Hey, what's going on, fight fans? Tim Loy here with another fighter feature as we go to Aries 5 this weekend. We got one half of the main event joining us today. We got Dusty Little in the house. Dusty, what's going on, my man?
Hey, nice to be here. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Appreciate you taking a few moments to join us as we get ready to go back to the world famous Cotton Eye Joe this Friday night. And Dusty, you'll be in the main event taking on Razor Robbie Ring. Definitely excited to sit down and chat with you here. And of course, you're coming off that big pro debut win just about a month ago. We saw you in the Aries cage in your last amateur fight. Right before that, you stepped in for us on short notice, got in there and got a nice slick triangle submission win over Seth Gregor. Before we get into the upcoming fight, let's backtrack a little bit, Dusty. Of course, let's start at the beginning for the people that aren't as familiar with you out there watching the show. Let's give a little background here on how you got into MMA. You know, what led you to North Knox Ishinru up there with the team NKI and the guys. Just kind of a little synopsis on how we got to this point.
It's actually kind of funny because I stepped in as a late replacement for Jacob Clemens. I know you know him.
Right? Yeah. Blast from the past.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of me. So afterwards, I was like, oh man, I need a gym, right? So I found North Knoxville Ishinru, trained for a couple years, and came back out hungry.
Nice. A new version of Dusty Little 2.0, if you will, after getting some good training in. So let's talk about this last one against Seth Gregor. You got in there a short notice, got the job done against a guy that, for a debut fighter, I thought he showed some decent chops for his first time out there. But ultimately, the savviness, the saltiness, the veteranship of Featherfoot won out in the end.
Yeah, I actually really like Seth Gregor. We kicked it off after the fight, and he's been coming down to the gym, been working with him, and
nice.
I'm looking forward to his future because he picks up on everything so fast. It's
nice,
I can't even get a leg kick on him now. Go check him.
And you can speak firsthand for the improvements that a guy can making their debut essentially as an independent fighter, and then getting a good training camp behind him to make all the difference, huh?
Yeah, you need a gym. There's no way around it. You can't train in your backyard and come out here and win fights. I mean, you can, but it's best to get a gym.
No doubt. So, you had your pro debut down at Bayou Fighting Championships just almost a month ago. You went down there and knocked off the hometown guy, Abe Sellers, in the first round, a guy that had beaten you a couple times as an amateur. So it's got to feel nice to go down there and knock him off when it counts as a pro.
Yeah, that's a long time coming. Been ready for that rematch.
So, you got to win down there by knockout. Most of your wins have come by submission. So you showed that you're more than just a submission guy. You've got some hands as well. That's got to be nice to go out there and get a knockout like that. Is that, if I'm not mistaken, is that your first knockout finish?
I think I got one as my first amateur fight. MMA. And usually I'll get close to a knockout or something, and as soon as I tag somebody, they're trying to take me down. So I had to learn jiu-jitsu to, win fights there.
So you've got Robbie Ring coming up here next. This is going to be a good one. Two undefeated guys. Robbie comes in 3-0. You'll be a step up without a doubt. From what he's faced thus far in his pro career, but still a very nice prospect at just 21 years old. What's your thoughts on this fight with Robbie Ring? Everyone that I've talked to is super stoked for this fight. You guys are both action fighters. Both you guys are kind of kill or be killed kind of guys. So I don't think that this could possibly be boring.
I don't see it going to a decision either. I'm finishing him. That's all on my mind. Is I'm going out there looking for a finish from start to end. If he beats my ass for 14 minutes and 30 seconds, guarantee I'm going to pull something out the last second.
Hey, I love that, man. That you're one of these guys that, you can't, even when you're in bad spots, you've proven already that, even in a bad spot, you're dangerous because you're always fishing for things, grabbing at feet, going for triangles, everything you can. So that's what keeps you dangerous out there and keeps the fans entertained. You said yourself to me and on social media posts, you fancy yourself an entertainer first and foremost. Obviously, you're going out there to get the job done, win the fight, but it's important for you to put on a show for the fans. Is that safe to say that your top priority is going out there and leaving the fans with a fight that they'll be talking about?
I mean, that's the only way I do it. There's not even a thought. It just goes without saying. If I go out there, I'm trying some kind of flashy move, or I don't know, just going out there and fighting and giving them a show that way.
So, last time out, yeah, you gave us all a nice chuckle. You came out to the Golden Girls theme song on the week of the unfortunate passing of Miss Betty White, but she was there with you that night, and obviously, gave you the fortitude to come through with a victory. That had to be nice when it went for Betty.
It was. Sometimes you gotta just put everything aside and give it to what really matters most, and I don't know. I felt her there that night. That's for sure.
So what is what's your goals in this thing? You're still a young buck, fairly. You got your athletic prime ahead of you still. Is long term, like are you trying to go all the way? You trying to make this thing a career?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
still are you able to devote the proper amount of training now that you're a pro?
Mhm.
To take it to that next level, you think?
Oh yeah, I prematurely quit my job like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm probably looking for like a little side hustle because I can't fight every month, or I don't know. So far, I've been fighting every month, so
Yeah, you never know. I mean, I think if you stay uninjured, you maybe could fight every month. So it definitely puts it in perspective. You're going out there for that win bonus. That may you double up your money if you get out there and get the win. So I know that's important to you, especially if you are in between jobs at the moment. Yeah.
yeah, that's my rent money. So I'm definitely going out here with a fire.
Robbie Ring's trying to take your rent money.
Not gonna happen, Robbie.
That bully. Let's
I
talk
thought he
about
was
your
a nice
training camp.
guy.
Let's talk.
Training camp.
Yeah, how's it been? Who are some of the guys that have been getting you ready? I know NKI's got shit, man, 6 or 7 people on this card at this point. There were more. I had a couple dropouts this week, but still a large contingency from NKI going out there. What's the vibe been like in the gym? I'm sure the energy's high with so many people getting ready, prepared to fight on the same night.
Yeah, it's really hard to focus on just one person, and I've really been just staying away from the gym and letting all the other guys get the attention because I know they need it. I'm playing. I've been training, doing a lot of cardio. um,
Nice.
I'm ready. I see me tagging him trying to take me down. So we've been working on wrestling a lot, and we got Austin Carter. He's a really good wrestler. I myself am a 3 times backyard wrestling champion of the world. I don't know
Oh
if you knew
wow.
that.
Well,
Yeah,
I saw it in your bio, and that's impressive. Definitely something we're going to want to touch on. Those titles are not on the line, however, in
thank
this
God.
fight,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they're in different weight classes, understandably.
No doubt, no doubt. So, man, always a pleasure talking to you, Dusty. I'm really excited for this weekend. It looks like you've already got another one lined up just a few weeks later. So, hopefully, we get you back up our way here by the end of the springtime, and keep you busy, man. Before I let you get to this last one here, talk a little bit about Austin Carter. He's on this. He's making his pro debut as well on the same card. He's got a tough one in front of him in Ava Mai. What's something we should watch out for with Austin Carter? We haven't had him in our cages, so I'm very excited to see what he can do.
Um, have you ever watched videos with just Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler commentary? Like, oh God, like yeah,
Right.
I can hear that the whole time I'm watching them fight. Like, just stop the fight, ref. Like it's a mauling. I feel bad for the other guy every time they're fighting him. So you can see Austin Carter just coming out there with a killer mindset and just pushing the pace. So I'm ready for that.
No doubt, man. I'm excited for that myself. Before we let you go, my man, I'm going to let you give some credit where it's due. Any friends, families, training partners, sponsors you want to give a shout out to, I'll let you do that here. And then also let our viewers know where they can follow your social media so we can keep up with the comings and goings of one Dusty Featherfoot Little.
Hey, okay, Dusty Little on Facebook and Instagram, and I mean on my team, I could sit for like 30 minutes and name everybody and still forget one person. So I'm just gonna say thank you everybody who's been there. I mean they know who they are. Even if you bought an autograph ticket, I mean that alone is flattering. So
I saw you get some takers on that.
I did actually more than not. So it's
That's
hey,
awesome. Well, hey, man, always a pleasure. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the weigh-ins, which are tomorrow at this point. So
ready.
hopefully, weight's on point. I'm sure we get those early weigh-ins tomorrow, so you'll be able to rehydrate and eat before we have the face-offs tomorrow evening. One more time, this has been Dusty Little. He's going to be in the main event this Friday at Aries 5, taking on Razor Robbie Ring. You can catch the pay-per-view at spectationsports.tv. You can bet on it at Action 24/7. Use promo code Aries for a 50% deposit bonus. And otherwise, you can still get your tickets. Get your tickets at fightertickswithx.com. Make sure you select Dusty Little from the drop-down menu so he can get a little extra scratch in his
Hey.
pocket. He's got bills to pay out there, folks. So give him a little credit. One more time, Dusty. Appreciate it, and we will see you at weigh-ins. Thanks so much.
Thank you.